Hi guys, welcome back to some more X4. So, ran into a little issue. The Drifter Battleship mod got removed from Steam. Bricked the save, bricked a few people's saves because it was in the collection. On the community post there's a way around it. I just couldn't get it to work. So, I've just done custom start. Basically with what we had. There's a basic admin unit there. Whatever I had saved, and I'm just building solar panels and a bit of extra storage onto it. I gave myself the Oracle and the Omen and the Abaddon again, and we also then have I didn't have the actual station saved, so I've built this. That's going to be our solar factory, and then
entering Nobilia's fortune.
I'm gonna build that as the I believe it was refined metals that we were doing, so we're gonna build that up, and we should be back to where we were. We don't have the shiny skins on. I might leave them off for now, actually. Took a little bit of damage because a scale plate paracel was in the system and I was trying to capture it, but we just tried it before we captured it. So that does mean that all our exploration is gone. So I do have a guy exploring the Amarr sectors. Any of the station system names I could remember, I set them as knowing all of the stations, and then we have to do our loop and everything here. Fun times. Yeah, we took a good bit of damage actually. Oh yeah, I gave myself 2 eclipses as well, or 3 eclipses, but I lost one in that fight. Yeah, so that's where we are now. My sleeping pattern has been all over the place, so I've lost a bunch of recording time and stuff like that. Even this morning I woke up at like 8 o'clock, which was great, and then I ended up sleeping again for like 2.5 hours. So, we have our station. I don't have.
It appears some Terran technology was being used to research teleportation over long distances.
Yeah, I don't have that set up yet. Forgot to do that in the start. So we need to put some storage on the HQ and then set it to start the teleportation research again, which is, it's not a big deal.
Entering system. Highest mists.
Not a big deal. Is this the one that goes to... No, it's not. It's Unholy Retribution that goes to Amarr, isn't it? Yeah. Have that. So I said it that we are at war with Minmatar. I stopped the war with the Zyth. So that was a little premature of me because the Amarr are not at war with them right now. But we'll eventually go back to war with them. It's going to be more of a hindrance than anything.
Pelican. Vanguard. Vulture. Sentinel.
Yeah, all our boys are mining. Yeah, so I give myself like 5 miners. I have them set up. I have 2 traders, or 4 traders? 4 traders. 2 on each of these stations. So this one is currently being built. Getting there. No buy offer, of course. I'm just going to sell. That's fine. All that is fine. Oh, what's this? Oh, cool. Then if I set that as a factory, trade rule 1. No, I don't want it as trade rule 1, but that's fine. Ah. Factory on its flower. Okay, so yeah, I don't need that. No, sell everything at say 12 credits. That's fine. Presume the fight is happening over at that gate. No, never mind. It's happening right here. Who's fighting?
Gorgon, Vanguard, Cerberus, Sentinel.
Galente? Oh, hold on a minute. Because we're on good terms with the Amarr, they will send ships over to our space as well to patrol. Too bad they have radio. I don't really want to get involved in a fight that's gonna
Sentinel.
hurt my relations with the Paranid.
Vanguard.
Hey Marcon, how you doing? You're doing well. The Amarr are gonna win though, as they should.
Striking.
That work for 2 more hours. Oh, lovely. What do you work out as again?
Container.
Oh, we're like 5 kilometers away. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Got this game a week ago because your streams is hard. It takes a lot of getting used to.
Cerberus,
Yeah,
Sentinel.
definitely. Once you get used to things, it becomes a lot easier. Does anyone you want to know? Let me know, and I'll try and explain. Don't rush things. That would be the main thing. There's no rush to get into combat or anything. Managing a construction-related store, basically. Low traffic during winter and bad weather. Ah, okay. So you do like supplies and stuff? Construction supplies, like? I used to work in construction. As all sorts, and then a civil engineer. Okay, bear with me there 1 second. 7 sealer river and fences mostly. Okay. Like controls rushing is not an option in this game for me. Oh yeah. It's fine, we'll drop that. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with them. Yeah, so the flight controls, you know, again, once you get used to it, it's not too bad. I like dogfighting, but X4 is a game. It's like you're in a ship, yeah, you're a player yet, but you're not crazy overpowered. So if you're outnumbered like 3 to 1, you want to be really in tune with what you're doing. And in a decent ship to survive, you know. It's not like you can take on 20 ships on your own. Unless you're in like a capital ship and they're all snub fighters, but even at that. I'm following this Paranid fleet. That's a carrier, that's a capital ship. Like the big capital ship. No, I don't want to. Okay, about its engines. What have we got here? Space flags, interface units. Nah, we're good. Take escort duties. It is possible, yeah. But again, you know, some of the escort missions you see in my playthrough are modded. Be aware of that. Some of them. And I can't remember which ones they are because but I believe there are similar. So I can't remember, is that modded or not, that one. Ow, 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 ow. Mostly for learning? Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely worth doing all the mission types. I would say some of the campaigns are actually pretty good for starting out. Like, I think the Terran campaign is a very good starter campaign. Because the Terran economy is simple as that. What was that? 2 Paranid destroyers were travel driving and bumped into me from behind. Anyway, there's a bit of a fight going on here, it would seem.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Yeah, it's technically a sandbox, but there are, yeah, the campaigns all have different settings, alright. Alright, let's move out of here and pick up the loot. We'll be getting involved in fights like this in a bit. But we're back to early days now. I don't need to piss off either of these factions, but it is cool to watch. Hey, what happened there?
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
With who? What? I can't see who I'm targeting. Holy Order of the Battletech? Ah, well, that's okay. I don't know what happened there. Obviously, an enemy ship came through. Instead, I'm just here for the loot. This is cool though. It's a nice fight. A whopping, really, 20 frames? Are we only at 20 frames a second?
Engaging.
See what we can do on that. I know I'm kinda... I'm wondering, should I go borderless? I'm gonna go borderless. I guess people can see my options then. I don't have any anti-aliasing on. Texture quality is high. SSAO is high. Glow quality we're gonna keep on low. Parallax occlusion mapping, I'll turn that off, I guess. I kind of want the LOD and stuff on. That's off. Spectrum plugs will go with low. Screen space reflections, I'll turn them off. I don't know. We'll see. And distortion on. SSAO down to medium, maybe? That's not going to make much of a difference. Like, I'm going to keep textures and everything on high because, yes. Oh, that was our boy. When you see the gold beams, that's us. That might have made it worse.
Something hit us.
I don't even know what I'm targeting. Oh, Minmatar, ah. Of course.
That was a bit of a wild shot. Sorry about that.
Let's move away from here for a minute. Are you shooting? Only a little bit. Not much. I am shooting at something there, aren't I? Oh, we're good. I don't want to piss them off, but a Minmatar ship came through and we might have accidentally killed it. So because the faction that owns this system is not at war with the Minmatar, we can't just come in and attack them in their space. Well, not close to their stations or ships anyway. So you'll get a negative rep. Hit, and you can be attacked by the police, basically. But for the most part, we're not shooting. We just happen to meet a... yeah. A Minmatar ship, and he dropped laser towers, so once they shoot at us, our turrets will fire back and destroy it. That's fine. Water, didn't want the water, but anyway. So I'm just going by the radar here.
Container.
Yeah, a bit of a fight going on. I can turn on this, and you can see the two different shades because they're both powering it. We took some damage? Really? Our turrets... Oh, from the explosion. That's right. So capital ships will explode and cause damage. They will cause subsystem damage. So you want to be aware of that. You can see the laser tower attacked our Omen, and then the Oracle sniped it. Oracle is sitting over there by the gate in the middle of the fight. And now attacking something. Who knows what he just attacked, but hey, he attacked something. Even at 20 FPS, it's a cool fight. And then, of course, if we had scrap processing set up, we could make a fortune off this.
Requesting immediate backup.
It doesn't feel bad because we're sitting in a capital ship. You're in the middle of a dogfight. Obviously that's a different story, but like, look at the radar. This is a good sized fight. Look at the dead ships just floating around. They're all capital ships. So we're not even seeing all the little fighters that are dead in the middle of it. Like, you can see a little fighter here.
PCS. Sentinel.
Little drones everywhere.
Drone.
A lot going on here. Everyone gives out that X4 is terrible on performance, but you know, it is what it is. It's doing a lot. And no loading screens. I'm gonna fly back over towards the containers over here. They look like they're fresh out from a capital ship.
Ammunition container.
So every now and then I'm going to hit Shift E as well, which will target nearest enemy, just in case. In case I see some gold beams flying around, or our guns firing. Our guns are firing. What are our guns firing at? That's weird. Yeah, what are our guys firing at? Oh, they're mines? Must be mines. Has to be mines, right? Not letting me target anything. Yeah, just look at this.
Requesting immediate backup.
And that's the thing about X4. All of these ships, well, unless they were spawned in at the start, they all have to be built, which all take resources, which all have to be brought to the factories and mined and everything. It's great.
Striking.
Tuatara.
Yeah, there, look, another Minmatar ship. Isn't that nice of them? That's what triggered the other event earlier. The Minmatar freighter coming through. How far away are these?
Container.
Oh. All the dead ships, it's crazy. gotta be shooting mines. Oh, missiles. They're shooting at missiles because they're on missile defense. They're not our missiles. They're not coming to us. Damn it.
Container.
They all just exploded. So the loot does explode after a little while. Yeah, it's like Starsector in a way with has a real economy.
Requesting immediate backup.
Like the last games had a simulated economy. This is a fact that if you really, really wanted to, and let's say a faction didn't have any silicon or something in their sectors and they had to get it imported for whatever reason, right? You could technically blockade that so that either they had to buy it in through people you're not hostile to, which you could probably scan anyway, or they'd have to run your blockade to get the resources in to produce anything. Oh yeah, it's shooting at a missile. So again, I have a missile trail mod, so you might not see the blue streak of the missile anymore. You'll see a little white streak, which I actually like.
Uatara.
There's our boys taking out the Minotaur.
Stop your attack immediately.
No,
Now suffer the consequences.
we're gonna leave.
This is sector security. Close general open. Reporting an attack against this station. Criminal record has been updated.
Are we about to hit that wreck? I think we're about to hit that wreck. We may be hostile to the Holy Order after a little while. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna head back into Nopelius's fortune to see if there's anything worth hitting there. There are no scale plate chips around our station anyway, so that's good. The original idea was that I was going to go and get repaired here, but there's a lot going on. Our guys are now back in system, so we don't have eyes on it. But yeah, man, if you can get into it, you'll get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours out of X4, no problem. And then you get the mods.
Entering system. Nopelius fortune. Demeter. Sentinel.
Nobody owns this system.
Taking serious damage.
Been really enjoying Last Epoch? That's good.
This is bad.
Yeah, you do need time for the game, yeah. Definitely.
I'm talking to you.
Oh well. Don't mind being hostile to Galente, really.
Pulsar, Vanguard.
Yeah, again, so they're heading into our territory to patrol, which is awesome. Because we're plus 30 with them. Yeah, Last Epoch looks solid, but it's another game you need to have time to invest in, and if I'm choosing between an ARPG and Space Sandbox, I'm gonna go Space Sandbox. Like, I'd love to invest more time in PoE and the likes of Last Epoch, but, you know, there are things need to be done.
Entering Nobilius Fortune 2.
PoE 2 looks great. Yeah, yeah, it looks very solid. I'm sure, like, PoE itself is great, so, you know, they're bound to bound to be pretty solid, I would imagine. So what I might do is jump into one of the fighters. Just for a minute. Actually, let me have a look here. It's coming through. The Omen is coming through. Okay. Or are you going to sit at the gate? Let's go jump into the Omen. But yeah, now that the universe is reset,
Vanguard.
wait, what? Oh, Province Adrift, that's, Province Adrift is one of the,
How's it going? I've looked into and analyzed the socio-political forces at play in the split territories. That's too bad. You can always come and find me if you change your mind.
we're not interested in what's going on in Split Space. Not until we're there to conquer it. Where away are you?
Oracle. Omen.
Gonna fly up next to it and jump in. I don't even have a captain set for this ship, so we'll do that too, and just set him to patrolling around here while we're away.
Turn. Vanguard.
Keeping an eye out for pirates masquerading as other ships as well.
Minotaur. Sentinel.
Wait. Okay, fighter squadron. Yeah, that's okay. Like Minotaurs, really? But yes, the Amarr are based on the Argon. Yeah, Argon in this. So any ships that they're using that aren't Amarr are Argon. Okay, noted. You come out of the back end of the Abaddon.
Alman.
Oh no, that's a battleship. Yep, that is a battleship.
Docking granted.
And we'll put that into perspective here in a second. Once I stop banging off of everything. These are still technically two large size ships, but yeah, the Abaddon there is a large ship. You can see then for comparison, like that's a medium turret, that's a large turret. Just to get an idea of the size. And then if we go to extra large, I don't know if you can see it, but that's a medium turret. I wish they'd fix the brightness in this. There's a large turret. Yeah. So you can see the large turrets on the front of the avatar there. And then you compare them just for, you know, just for size. There's a large turret on the side of the Abaddon. Yes, we can get bigger ships too. Technically, it's medium size.
Eclipse.
And then
Vanguard.
also for scale, here is a vanilla fighter. Like these are medium-sized turrets, right? Yeah. So again, you can see the difference in scale going up, and also better. Right. Okay, maybe I want to go. Maybe I want to use the Eclipse. Use the Eclipse. We're just going to fly back over to Amarr space after doing a loop. We need to do a little bit of exploration again.
Hello there.
Very much looking forward to the new camera. No, you can build anywhere, but
Entering
wait, what?
Nobelia's Fortune. 6. Magpie. Vanguard.
God damn it when I get out of my ship.
Jump gate. Ice mists.
Anyway. Good to know that they do come through here. No, it doesn't need to be in a neutral system. You can build in any system.
Entering system.
If I want to build here, let's say I just put down a plot of whatever size. Create new plot. I will be charged 3 million to the real estate transfer tax. So you just have to pay a license fee basically to put down your station, and then you can build there. So yeah, you can build anywhere. Stations are all modular. I guess I could probably show that. But let's say, yeah, the mining outpost has barely anything on it. Once you get in here, as you can see, I have container storage, a dock, and some solid storage, and then I'm adding on container and solid storage and refined metal production facility. I need to assign a builder. That would be worthwhile, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll do that when we get over there. So then you assign a manager to that station, which will level up, and then you can, depending on what you're doing. So I'm doing refined metals, so I'm going to have a miner. I have 5 miners just independently mining in the system right now, making me money in the background. So I can buy another miner, assign it to that station, and I can build energy cell production on that station as well. So I could build solar panels, and that will be all the resources I need to produce. So you take the initial cost of placing the station and building the station, but then after that, as long as you have the resources in range of your miner and you have energy cell production, you can start producing basically for free. That kind of start your own economy.
Entering system.
Because it's like a tier 1 product. So much fighting going on.
Fully vision.
I was just looking at the loot on the radar and I was like, oh, maybe I'll stop. But then, no. So, I hit the wrong button. But what I wanted to do was... not that. Not in my fighter.
Entering system. True sight.
So we're just running the loop at the moment.
Entering system. Second contact.
The superhighway loop that basically runs around
Entering system. Argon Prime.
all of the main systems of the Commonwealth. And then the Terrans, the Split, and the Boron are off separate to that.
Entering system.
This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Heretic's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event.
That's the Boron thing.
A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
We should probably do that actually, right? Because I probably forgot to set that as complete.
S.
Reminds me of Mech Warrior, that sound. Wait, is that an X4 sound or is that a Mech Warrior sound? I don't know the last time I used beams in X4.
Container.
I'm very much looking forward to a new camera.
P.
Keep an eye on that. Could be a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Yep, bad idea. Bad idea. What does the new camera do? It's just supposed to be better for people that like to use this camera. Well, the next update in the game is supposed to have a new camera, a new third-person camera. Anywho. Like I was saying before, we're only in a single fighter. We're not going to be taking on the world. Oh yeah, they're definitely still up in the game, yeah. There's a new DLC coming out in a few months.
Silent witness.
Some of the updates are slow, but you know, they can be sizable.
Entering system. Rocket center alpha.
Anyway, we're just going to continue our loop. We're going to end up back down here in Trinity Sanctum 3 into Unholy Retribution. We'll head over to Amarr space. All that Minmatar stuff there, and I can't attack it because it's in Saladi space.
Entering system. Right promise. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Oh, we destroyed a CAC ship. That must have been yep. The Oracle. I need to actually go in here and set a captain on to the Abaddon. Oh, look. See? There's a pillager. That's a pirate ship. We're going to set him to police this system while we're away. I don't think I have any contraband listed for my own faction, so he's not going to be checking anything like that, but he should. I believe he should scan those pirates. Although I don't think we're completely hostile to the gameplay.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Nearly crashed into a random wreck there. Let me go and just see. Sometimes that makes a difference in games, but obviously not much in this case.
Entering system. Alien.
Right, we've got 11 million. It's not bad. Oh, that's right. We came over here to get a builder. So if we see a builder pop up on the radar, we will pause and get it set to go to our station that needs one. So you can see here, all these stations are kind of like grayed out, we'll say, and then you can see that these are now boldened. That's the right term for it. Just means that they're now up-to-date information because they've popped into our radar. if you're on the map here, you'll see we haven't been near these stations at all, really, but say in a while, so they're kind of grayed out. You can see the ones that we pass by are very much more vibrant. It means we have up-to-date information on trading. So if you're in here, all of these take into account all of the stations that you have information on, which is why the like putting down satellites near a shipyard is a good thing and stuff like that. Hey Maki, how you doing? I'm doing great. Said I woke up early this morning. Did like 10 minutes of work that I needed to do and then fell back asleep for like 2.5 hours. I had my review at work yesterday, so getting a raise. Woohoo. A little bit of extra stuff. That means I'm probably not going to be able to, like, once in every 5 weeks, I'm probably not going to be streaming much at the weekends, or just less for one weekend, because I'll have to do a bit of on-call, but that's fine.
Entering system. Amarr.
Maki always comes in and says hi to everyone, so it's always nice when someone actually responds, because most of the people here are lurkers. On-call can be interesting, yeah, especially when you're dealing with like 20 trucks that are in the UK trying to get their deliveries done, so it'll be alright. Generally they're going to be fine. Galente ship in there. All these Galente. But the other reason I'm over here then is to get missions. You can see that our ships have been flying around here, so they've actually got the information for some of these stations, like the silicon refineries, because they deliver to them. I'm in logistics, yep. I am a dispatch admin for a logistics company at the moment, which is why I have to travel to Dublin every day. So there's a person at work is probably going to be retiring. I think he's stretching it out until next January. And once he retires, I'm probably going to take that job. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And that'll be like probably working from home 9 to 5, which would be great. Which will mean going back to the original stream times and actually doing evening streams. Sleeping properly and not having to travel 1,400 kilometers a week. If I'm still streaming and stuff at that stage. Oh, there's a guy, and as you can see, the little symbol there, and it'll tell you if you hover over it, he's looking for build tasks. So if he was contracted already, he'd have an egg timer above him, but if he has that little sheet beside him, which is this guy here, he's searching for tasks, which we're about to give him. I think it's this one. Plan build. Zoom out. Right click there, select. He's now assigned to our station, and you'll see once I unpause it.
Sentinel.
No, not gonna update. That's the wrong button. Wait, did I find another one? Who did I assign that task to? Oh, no, never mind. He's flying to the station now. Okay. Is that actually 1,400 kilometers? Yep. 140 kilometers each way, 5 days a week. Maybe a little more, actually.
Amarr shipyard.
Right. So you can see, like, this guy has been exploring the system, so we have pretty much up-to-date information on all of these stations. Which is great, but you know what? You can go on to the next one, because that's fine. I don't care too much about the information there. Let's be honest, once we have this upgraded, we're going to have them coming to us for stuff, which is fine. So, like, our trading station here, we can go into our logical overview. It's pumping out, Jesus, it's pumping out the energy cells. Because we're selling them for 12 credits a piece. So, yeah. Take all the money out. See how it does. Do you know what? No, never mind. It has 3 docks. Okay. Again, this is just yeah, I think it was just a trading station plan. Yeah, that's what it was. It was just this trading station plan that I used as a base for the station because I didn't save the exact ones that we built the last time. That's fine. Has loads of docks. That means everyone can come in, get their stuff and go, and we'll get the money. We'll get the money. There's the builder heading to our place. And then mark on if you're ever on the map here, because pretty much everything in X4 is based around the map. You can pop up here. So these are the trade filters. There's mining filters, not much to that. And then there's other filters. And that's where you can turn on and off the faction colors. You can change the alerts. You can change what's displayed. Actually, a thing here is turn off the orders, turn off the gate connections. I kind of know them, but you're only turning them off until you highlight them. So this can actually help with your FPS on the map. I'm going to leave most of that on. Again, it's all fucking Crusader King seems easier than this. Reminds me when I want to learn Hearts of Iron as a relative new gamer. Yeah, I'm the same. I couldn't get Crusader Kings. I couldn't get into Crusader Kings. I wanted to, I just couldn't. There's a lot to X4, but take it step by step, it's fine. There's another builder looking for jobs. Hold on a minute. Do all my guys have... You're not building anything right now, so that's fine. And then these boys are way over there. I could do the thing here. So we have the headquarters. Spoiler. Um, let's stick that there. I was going to put energy cell production on that. Oh, why do I have the large? Alright, well, we'll put on the large container storage. Why are you turning it that way, you dumbass? Why are you doing that? Fine, whatever. Make sure to put the solar panels on the south side of the station. Which way is south in space? Right, we'll do that, right? So confirm that. That's the resources it's going to need. That's fine. Open up this tab. I usually bring this down to like the mid 70s or low 70s. I don't want to pay 100% for it. I'm going to give him all the money. And I'm going to just assign this builder here. Because it might take us ages before we actually see another builder. And he should be pretty safe flying over there. So that's that. Then once that's done, we well, actually, we're gonna do this research.
I will need some materials to get started.
Yes, you will. But you can't even get them yet because you don't have any storage. That's why we're building the storage, so that we can get the research going. Again. Yeah, not much happening there at the moment. Wanted to jump back in and get this started because of that issue we had with the save. But we'll rock on from here.